So what is pollution and why is it so important for everyone to know about? If pollution is so important now, what kind of effect is it having on us and our planet? If pollution has just become such a big deal now, why was it not always? It's been here this whole time, and we're only just now making this big deal about it. Why is it getting worse? Why is it getting so much worse over time? We see a progression of it from time a while back. It was still just progressively getting worse right until right now, and it's still getting worse. If this is an issue that's going to continue to get worse and worse, what are we doing to stop it from getting worse? Is this something that's reversible? Over 4,000 children die every day drinking dirty water caused by pollution, according to the National Geographic Society. If this is an issue that is adversely affecting us and will continue to do so, we must take drastic action as soon as possible. Why would we want to live in a world like that? Pollution can be so incredibly dangerous to us. It can be devastating for us, the environment, the animals, our whole world that we live in. So what is pollution? Pollution is considered the introduction of harmful materials into the environment. So pollution as pollutants can come in a variety of forms. We have natural, unnatural. So something that natural would be like volcanic ash, something like that. While the vast majority of pollutants are unnatural, human-made, trash, garbage. Pollution affects all the areas of where we live. The ocean, the ground, the air. So large amounts of litter can accumulate and be harmful to animals and sea life. Water pollutants like this can affect our access to clean and sustainable water sources. Pollution is harming the water that we need to drink to survive. It is harming our quality of life like this. We have land pollution, which is harmful to the entire environment and ecosystems. If it harms all of our wildlife, it affects their ability to live in their environment. Then it's going to affect our livestock, our crops. These are just things we need to live, and pollution is hurting them and negatively affecting our lives. We have air pollution, which if you think of air pollution, you think of the smoke billowing off of big buildings. It might make it hard to breathe. It's not pretty to look at. It doesn't look natural, but it's so much more than that. They release chemicals into the air. These can contribute to smog and acid rain, according to the World Wildlife Fund. This is damaging to our health. It can be mildly irritating, oh, give me a headache today, I have trouble breathing. But this can be extremely damaging to your system. It can even cause death, according to the Encyclopedia Britannica. Does this really sound like an environment that you want to live in? This is our reality. But why? Why does it have to be this way? Why is it that we've let pollution affect our world so much? Why have we not taken more drastic steps sooner? We've known about this for so long. Why have we waited until recently to address this issue more? The way that we're treating the planet is unacceptable, really. It's harmful to our own health. We just assume that our actions don't have consequences, but rather our consequences are more long-term. A while ago you're thinking, oh, this pollution won't hurt me. It's not that bad yet, but it keeps getting worse. It keeps getting worse and worse as we go on. At some point it's not going to be a livable world. So our consequences are much more long-term. We're affecting the next generations as well. When we do things like get single-use items, cups and bags, without blinking an eye, plastics like this take hundreds of years to decompose. So our quick, fast decision that we're going to use it one time and we're going to throw it away, we use it for seconds and then it takes years to decompose. Years and years. As an industrialized country, we find ourselves straying away from smaller, locally grown things. Back in the day, everybody used to just live on the farm, grow their own stuff, but we've just industrialized more and everything's manufactured, single-use plastics. All the companies, they have high smoke and chemical emissions, but this is not just a United States issue. This is a worldwide issue. We didn't get to be in the place where we are overnight. It wasn't just one place hurting the whole planet. This is nationwide. This is the whole world. I think some countries might be giving more pollutants into the world than others, and that is definitely true. Countries like the United States that are industrialized like we are putting more pollutants into the world. It's not just any one country anymore. It's everyone together. We all, as the whole world, got into this issue together, so how are we going to get out of it if not together? This is such a big and drastic issue. What can we individually do to stop from making it worse? So the obvious ones people always think about are, oh, I'll just recycle more. I can try composting. I'll grow my own vegetables. These are great. This is a great way to start. This is a great thing that many people do. But there's so much more. You don't realize how much just your energy consumption is affecting the environment. You can do something as easy as just when you leave a room, just flick the light switch off. You're saving energy right there. And was that really so hard? It can be that easy. One of our biggest emissions are the fossil fuels. When you drive your car, fly in a plane, the gases and stuff, those are all harmful for the air and the environment. You can do something like, instead of driving to work, can you walk, can you bike, carpool? Even public transportation is better. Just cut down on those emissions. These are some things that are recommended by the United States Environmental Protection Agency. While the consumer notice states that just by driving a more fuel-efficient car, you could be saving the environment. Another way you can save the environment is by switching to more reusable products. Instead of that plastic water bottle you grab when you leave the house, look into a reusable one. Much, much better for the environment. We've established how dangerous and important of an issue that pollution is. Why doesn't everyone feel this way about it? A lot of people are simply unaware. They don't know how serious it is. They don't realize how much it is affecting their lives and the environment around them. Maybe they don't care. It's going to affect your life just as much as it is the next generation. It's something you should care about. Or maybe you don't think you're contributing to it very much, but where we live right now, almost everybody is contributing strongly to it, but you can reduce that. Or some people think, oh, maybe I'll just die before it becomes serious enough anyways. But that is not only a very selfish thing to do, that is not true. It is affecting us a lot right now. You have to think about even your future generations, your kids, your grandkids. Do you want them to live in this world either? In conclusion, we really need to step up and take action. This is a huge issue. We are watching our world collapse around us. If we aren't more careful, this could be devastating. We're already in a very delicate state right now. The world's been polluted for so long now, and now we're really getting to our breaking point. If our world's going to be livable, we need to make some serious changes as soon as possible, and you can do that starting anytime.